My name is Lisa Redford, and I am the Human Resource Manager for Planting Roots, and I've been with the ministry now for almost 4 years. What does brave look like to me? Brave is obeying God's calling or what God is pressing on our hearts to do, even when we may not feel courageous or that we have enough strength or ability to do it, but to completely trust Him to provide and to guide our steps and whatever that thing is that He calls us to do. I have had lots of opportunities to be brave in my life. I've struggled for years with self-image and self-esteem issues, and so sometimes just getting up and getting out of the house or going to a function can mean I need some courage and be able to do that, especially as a military spouse. But the most recent opportunity I've had to be brave when I didn't feel any courage at all is to walk out and open adoption. And God aligned mine and my husband's heart about the same time, about a year ago, to pursue another adoption. And He made it clear that we were to adopt another newborn, which was a struggle for us because we're not getting any younger. But we listened to God, and we started that process, and we knew that God wanted us to have a relationship with our child's mom, birth mom. So we waited, and about 2 months ago, we were matched, and we met our daughter, and we met our daughter's birth mom, and we were able to spend a good 2 weeks with her, just building our relationship and loving on her and just speaking truth to her. And we have continued to have the opportunity since we've been home to continue communicating with her and just loving on her and pouring truth into her life when the opportunity comes. This was not us at all. This was all God and prayers. We had a tribe of praying friends all over the world as we hopped in the car and drove the 15 hours to get to our daughter and to meet her birth mom. And that whole 15 hours, I can tell you, I did not feel brave. We had an emotional roller coaster the whole night driving. Walking into that hospital was probably one of the most nerve-wracking things I've ever done, because we didn't know her. She knew a little bit about our family. She knew what we looked like. She knew what we liked to do as a family. She knew where we lived, but she hadn't met us. And so to step into that hospital room, to meet our daughter, who was 12 hours old, and to meet her birth mom, and to know that we were going to have a relationship with her, took some courage that was not, from ourselves, but it was God aligning our steps and our paths. And it was a sweet time. And we continue to pray and hope that our relationship continues with her, and that we can make a difference in her life, as well as how she's made a difference in our life. And so our family didn't just grow by one, but it grew by two. And it's all because we just obeyed God's words and His calling on what He wanted us to do. And why be brave? Being brave has nothing to do with me. It's nothing that I can do on my own. It's really just about Jesus and spreading the love and the word of Jesus to others, to those who do not know Jesus, to make Him known to them, and to those who do know Jesus and trust Him as their Lord and Savior, to encourage them and to make them have a deeper relationship with Him in their walk. So being brave can be hard. It can be messy. Doesn't mean you feel brave. It just means that you're being obedient and knowing that God will give you the courage and the strength to do whatever He has called you to do.